Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 7th of March 2017. So yesterday, let's just wind forward a bit. This is in the pre-market session. Saw the market open. We had a buy signal which was filled, and at this point I have to say I thought we're going to have a few problems and see the market moving any higher, because we've only got the factory orders that were out at 3, but then the market burst into life. We ended up at the scalp. You can see there, able to get some points off the table on this trade. Then we had the factory orders out, and they came out better than forecast, but not by a lot. They were the previous was 1.3. They were forecast at 1.1, came out at 1.2 for what it's worth. And then the market took a view, put in the sell signal, and then moved lower. And as this market was filled, this bar here was a bit of an issue really, because you can see the volume there being quite heavy, the market being brought back, and I thought at this point we were going to see a situation where the market was going to turn around and move back to the upside. It did, but didn't move too far. There wasn't any momentum behind this, and it may have had something to do with the Fed member speaking later on, but the market then moved lower. Just kept watching it, but then it came back, and it was at this point I sent out the email to say, look, if this goes back below the entry point and it gets to round break even or whatever, to actually come out, because it looks like this is the bottom's in place with this market. The selling certainly disappeared out of this market. You can see from here we've got this low volume area here, and then we see the market moving to the upside a bit, goes to the 20 bar average, then comes back, gives you the chance to get out, and this is the last low that we get, and then the market trades sideways. And then I was missing in action for the rest of the session, as I said in the email. And in fact, when I came back, you can see there I turned everything off because the market wasn't doing anything. So the full picture looks like this. This is for the remainder of the session. So you can see there the sell signals becoming losing trades had you stayed in, as I also said down here that we would get the bottom in place there, which we had, and then obviously a bit too late in the session for this one here. But the market's certainly moved down there, and let me just unfreeze the screen and drag this across. You can see the market at the moment is sideways to higher in the daily chart. I'll just drag this over. We've certainly got the bottom in place at the moment, and our 76% I think needs to be redrawn. So we just close that off, go to markup, go to the annotation tab, click on the high there, and let me just do that again, get it right. There we go. So that's what we're looking for, 76% wise, looking for the market to come back up to this area. Let me just make this a bit bigger. So what we're looking for here is what I spoke about in last week's market alert. We're looking for the market to come up to this area here, fail, and then move down. But as it comes up, just to keep making those rising lows and then fail, and then you can tuck underneath and then get short. That was the way of the market actually showing any potential weakness coming in there. So at the moment the market's still holding, and again if we look at the 50%, we've got we're still in place there. Just to redraw that in, but it's already on the chart. So we've got 50% of the last rising low there still in place as well. News wise today, again very, very quiet day. Again, we say this on a Tuesday, they can be quiet because the market's factored in the news from the weekend. No news at 3 p.m. First trade, if it's successful, then leave the rest of the session alone. And finally we've got the implied volatility. It's 961, up from 941. You can see this in the chart here, but if I just do an alteration here, just 1 second, you can get a bigger picture idea with the one I create manually. You can see there the market pulling back, and the implied volatility increasing a bit, which you'd expect. that's the market coming back to some sort of normality when we've been out of sync for some time with this. Right, that's it for today. I will report in during today if there's anything to report about, but as I say, expect it to be fairly quiet because of lack of news, and it also being a Tuesday as well. I'm missing Tuesday evenings as well, as you know, so we'll see what happens within the first hour, and after that I would expect the market to trade sideways, unless again something comes out of the blue with Trump or whatever that moves the markets, but I would expect them to remain in this sort of mild volatility until the 15th of March, which is going to be a week tomorrow, when the Fed say whether they're going to increase interest rates or not, and also that's the day that the debt ceiling becomes official of 20 trillion, and Trump will only have 75 billion with which to spend, and that will burn up very quickly indeed as we go forwards into late spring. Right, that's it. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.